Today this is gonna be a rescue that is different to everything you've seen here before. Today we're gonna save 2 lives. A few days ago I received a WhatsApp message with a video, and the video was horrifying. Look at this, listen to this. What you see in that video is a private home. There is a guy going out to the terrace or to the garden and he's hitting his dogs. He's hitting. You hear the dog crying, and you can imagine the guy hitting him. Now this is not the only video I have received. I have received many more, and these things happens every day, multiple times. It's terrible. So we couldn't stand it anymore. The problem is that this place is 4-hour drive from where we live, and it's a private home. You can't go into a home that is private. You're gonna have problems with the law. So how do we do this? You can't place a police report here. Police is gonna do nothing. If you go through legal means, by the time the courts get to do something, these dogs will be long dead. But we cannot break in. We don't want to break the law. We're very respectful of the law, most of the time. So today we are gonna get these dogs out of there. We have a plan. It's not perfect yet. We're gonna make sure that everything is fine once we get there. We need to see the property from the top. We're gonna be using our drone, and we're gonna plan this very carefully. We know who lives inside there. We know his name. We know who he is. He has a long police record. The house doesn't belong to him. He's a squatter. This is this guy that found this empty home and went in there and is living there for free. He's probably getting energy, electricity and water from other people. And the guy is an animal abuser. He has a track record already. They already took 2 dogs from him a few years ago. One of them apparently was dead. So we don't want to wait until this thing blows up. We're gonna get these dogs, no matter what. Sometimes people comment, you know, why don't you take these people to court, place a police report, do this, you know, apply the law, change the law, and some of the comments, you know, I really know where they're coming from, but they can be so infuriating because I know how is the law here, and I know that there is no law for the animals. There is a law, but there is no consideration. I'm going to tell you a story and you will understand what I mean. 1 year ago, we rescued a dog, Snoopy. What I'm going to tell you, it's so sad. It's so sad. We rescued a dog, Snoopy, neglected, abused. His eyes were so damaged. It was a dramatic case. It was a case of, it was awful. The dog was rescued and they placed a police report. The police report went to the judge. In the meantime, the dog was with us. We were treating him. We saved his life. He recovered from his disease. He was fine. Finally, the court acted on the case. And you know what the court said? That this was not an important case and that we should return Snoopy to his owner, to the guy that did this. It was unbelievable. It was heartbreaking. That day we really realized there was no law here, and that it would be a mistake to go through the legal route for something like this. I received a call from the court telling me that Snoopy had to go back to his owner. Luckily, Snoopy was no longer with us. He had gone to a better place, to a place where nothing else could ever happen to him. We don't know where he went. Maybe he died, maybe not. Maybe he escaped. Maybe he went to another country. We will never know. You know, that's the sad part of this. So in the end, the court, there's a big chance that it's going to take the side of the abuser. We cannot let this happen. Maybe one day Spain will be evolved enough to take this matter seriously, but for now it doesn't happen like this. So Snoopy vanished into the air. We don't have Snoopy anymore with us, but if you want to adopt a dog identical to Snoopy, please contact me. Okay, this is my email address. It's not a Snoopy, but it's very similar. It looks very similar, isn't it? No, but it's not Snoopy anymore. Sandra just arrived from a holiday. She went to Ibiza, and look at her. She poor thing. Her first day back at work, and here she is. She can't stand up, she can't move, but there she is. Traveling all morning, more than 4 hours. We are in a little village in Toledo, in the center of the country. We are very close to the location. We need to make sure that we got things right. So we're going to take the drone and we're gonna oversee the property from the top to study and to see exactly how we can do this. It's gonna be really tricky, because we know that the guy is inside the property. He's a squatter, so he really has nowhere to go. We've been looking at several combinations. We don't know. It's gonna be tricky. He might be violent. He might be drunk. He might be drugged or something. I don't know how we're gonna do this, but I promise you one thing: we're gonna get those dogs. El tío no tiene coche, ¿no? Verás cuando todo esto está montado. Ahí va. Es que no está en coche, ¿no? Okay, so now we're gonna fly with the drone and we're gonna have a look. We know that where the house is, we know exactly what it is, so we know how to come in from the front. We haven't seen the back, so we're gonna fly over it and then we're gonna decide what to do. Okay, we found a place where we can record safely. We're surrounded by houses, but this is the middle of the fields. It's a bit risky, but I think it's gonna be okay.
Un poquito de viento, la verdad.
There's some dogs barking. There's a lot of wind. So guys, but we're gonna do this. We're gonna enter from behind. Okay, there is a fence here, and that fence is very low. So if we can jump the fence, now bear in mind that this is not illegal because this is not his house.
This open and this window is open.
This window is open over here, right? But the dogs must be outside. These guys, they wouldn't let the dogs in, so they're probably out. So if we enter from behind, from here, from that corner, mira, look at this. If we enter from here, that's a property that is empty. We enter through here, we get the dogs, and then we get from behind. So this way they will never see us. Again, this is not illegal. This guy is a squatter. He has no legal right to be there. I mean, the worst thing that can happen is that, I don't know, he gets really upset and then we have a problem. I don't know. What do you think?
I think we're okay.
You think we're gonna be okay?
Yeah.
But it's another thing is it's really hot. Must be about 40 degrees here now.
Yeah.
So they're probably inside and they're gonna be sleeping. I don't know. You have the box for the dogs? Everything is okay?
Yeah.
Yeah? Right. So
We go.
let's do it.
Let's do it.
Wow, that was really crazy. I tell you, I'm so sorry. There are some things that we cannot show you here on this video because of legal reasons. But it was just great. Wow. It was one of the best things I've ever done. Unbelievable. So the two babies are sleeping here in the box. They are lovely. They are very thin. They probably didn't eat well at all. And they used to be hit so much, especially the female. There is a male and a female, and this guy in the video, he was screaming at her and he was saying things to her like, you little, and she was the one being beaten up. Unbelievable. The male is very submissive, it's very nice, very sweet, and but she was the one being hammered. Unbelievable. Some people are such cowards. They really deserve nothing. So now we're driving home another 4 hours. They're gonna sleep in a beautiful home tonight. They're gonna have a beautiful bed. They're gonna have great food, and no one is ever gonna touch them again. That I can promise you. But really, really happy. Sandra, are you happy?
Very happy.
Very happy. Okay, great. it's 9 o'clock. It's 9 o'clock, which basically means a few things. It's too late for me to get home before the kids go to bed. Anyway, it doesn't matter. That's fine. And we're gonna be dropping the 2 doggies that we still don't have good names for them. They're gonna be staying with a friend of ours. And then I'm going to be going to the hospital because, as you know, my little dog Mia was operated yesterday. I saw her this morning. She was doing okay, but I know that the recovery is gonna be very difficult. But why am I telling you this? Because many of you follow me daily, and I'm trying to give a pretty accurate description of what I do every day. But you know, when you're an animal rescuer, you have so many things, so many obligations to juggle, and sometimes somehow you have to fit everything in your life: your family, your work, your animals, your trips. It's really difficult. It's really difficult. And you know, the other day when I made the appeal and I asked people to help, today I'm asking for help for my dog and for me. Wow, it was incredible. People really went overboard, and they really helped. And I really feel that all this crazy life that we have here, and all this, you know, everything that we're doing in this channel is somehow trickling down. We are building a really great and deep connection with you, and I'm really honored to have been able to build this through this channel. Anyway, these 2 doggies there, they are sleeping. They've been sleeping since we left. They feel relaxed and happy, and we have a great surprise for them when we get to the house. You'll see. So, we're home. They're gonna be there for a few days until we find them a good home. They're gonna love it. Ay, muy bien. Pobrecillos. ¡Hey! ¡Hola! ¿Qué tal?
¿Te llamas tú? ¿Eh?
Okay, so they are here, they are so happy, they are surprised. This is a new life for them, but they can't be here for long. So we have to find them a home. They don't have a name yet, so we have a male and a female. And this is my question to you. Help me give them 2 good names. The best names you can find. Don't give me something silly, like something silly, please don't. But just good names. Names that can help them go and have a great life. A good name is very important. So here we have, this is the female. She's wonderful, still very thin, and the male is over there. We have called them Johnny and Carla, and they're looking for 2 beautiful homes. My email address is down here, down below. So guys, this has been a beautiful rescue, but this is just one of the thousands of rescues that we perform every year. So if you feel like you belong to this rescue, if you feel like you share the principles and you share, what it is that we do, please join us. We need you. 2 years ago, I set up a Patreon page. It's a Patreon support network. Just click here, go there, select the level of support that you can give us on a monthly basis and join us. You will have not only the satisfaction of knowing that you're part of this rescue group, but you will also see some surgeries that cannot be seen in public, or you will be seeing some stuff, so many things happening here. So please, if you can, just click here and join us on Patreon. Thank you.